Well, hello and welcome back to Farming Simulator 25. So, we have grass to cut today. It is nice and early on November. In November, I should say. 139 pieces of eggs. Ooh, we've got our first goat... excuse me. We've got our first goat product. What have we got? Premium goat's cheese. Amazing. That's fantastic. Really is fantastic. We have our field of germinated oilseed radish. So, withered? Oh, maybe that is what happens with oilseed radish. It withers and then you just bake it back in. Obviously, it won't have given us the... No, it won't have given us the... Oh, hello. There we go. The fertilization status yet. We'll need to cultivate it back into the ground before we can get that. How are we doing for kimchi? Nearly got a pallet. Nearly got a pallet of kimchi. So, first thing we need to do then is drop off our seeder there. We really desperately need a shed of some sort to keep things in. We really do. Right, we need to get hold of the mowers. Oh, there's a weight on the front here. Yes, that's no good. Drop that down. At some point I'm going to have to go and get some diesel, but I think we're a little way off that yet. It is just under half a tank, and we have used this an awful lot. 6 hours in real time to be exact. So I think we've got a little while yet. Right, let's just check on our animals. The goats could do with some water soon, and another bale of hay as well. And how are we looking here? Chickens are looking absolutely fine. So yeah, we will be doing the goat's water and another bale of hay. But first of all, let's go and get this grass cut down here. We need to make more silage so we can get it sold. Now, I'm not going to put these bales with the other bales because I think they'll won't be ready till January. Whereas our first round of bales, obviously, are already fermented. I don't want to keep just doing grass work all series, that's the trouble. I know I'm going to be earning a lot from this, but I really don't want to keep doing grass work all the time. Unless, of course, it's for animals. I'd love to get some animals and do some grass work there, but no. We're not ready to get buffalo yet, unfortunately. When we are, we're going to need somewhere to put them, obviously. But yeah, we need to get this done, and we need to get this field fertilised, because that is one of the main reasons that we didn't have a good yield, or as good a yield as we can. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. Right, I'm going to try and get this grass cut while fighting off a cat who is trying to jump on my lap. And I will see you, well, in a bit. Right, so you join me again because I thought I'd join you now to let you know that I'm going to be moving to the 150 centimetre bales. I think that's the right thing to do. Can't do 180 centimetres with this baler, but 150 is possible. So we'll set that up now, which is absolutely fantastic because it will give us less bales and less handling problems. Now, that's all good and all ready and all running. Oh, there we go, full bale already, but that was a smaller one. Let's just eject it onto the bridge here. There we go. And then we can carry on. Yeah, I don't know how many bales I'm expecting of the bigger ones, but it will definitely make bale handling a lot easier from now on. 100% make bale handling a lot easier. Yeah, instead of 3,500, we're going to get 5,500 litres in each bale, which is going to make things much easier. Come on, there we go, edge that out. I don't know whether it uses the bale net quicker, if I'm honest. We haven't had to buy any more at the minute, but we might have to very soon. Especially if we start doing some things like baling contracts and stuff like that. That's going to be... I can't even see the bales back there. Not even in the mirrors. That panel's in the way of that mirror. Right. Yes, this is going to be much better, much more manageable, and the wrapper can do 150 centimetre bales as well. Before you say, "You fool, you haven't checked." Well, I have checked. I have checked. I hope I checked. I think I've checked. Well, now you're getting me to question it. But equally, the bale wrapper is only rented, so we could return it for one that can do 150 centimetre bales. However, I don't know that I really have the money for that at the minute. Our absolute priority really is going to be getting a cultivator, and then we can get oats in the ground in the spring, because we need to cultivate in the oilseed radish that we put in last time. It has now germinated. It does, and it does say withered. So in FS25 it said ready to harvest, but now it says withered, so I suppose that was to remove some confusion that maybe some people had. Not sure. But either way, that's what we've got now. Probably is more accurate to say withered, because it is, and that's all you do. You cultivate it into the field for an extra fertiliser state. It's actually really weird going back to having fertiliser states like that, because I'm so used to, on FS22, I am so used to having precision farming. And I don't know whether precision farming is going to come out for FS25. I think it would be really silly for it not to come out, to be perfectly honest. Because, well, it added so much more realism, and it was really good. Hopefully they'll improve it even more for FS25, but yeah, I would think it would be part of the year 1 bundle. I would hope. What was it on FS22? About 6 months after the game came out, was it? Or was it a year? I can't remember. I think it was 6 months. Don't forget we had 3 years of FS22. And I imagine we'll have 3 years of FS25 as well. There'll be a year 2 bundle as well, I imagine. Right, we'll get the rest of these bales wrapped up. Well, sorry. We'll get them baled and then wrapped up. And yeah, and then we'll I don't know what we'll do. We might have a look at some contracts, I think. That might be a good thing to do. Wonder if there's any sort of wheat or barley harvesting contracts, because they're the ones that I really wanted to do. Get a little extra money that way. Actually, let's have a quick look now, shall we? Go into contracts, harvesting. We got sunflower, spinach, green beans, parsnips, corn, spinach. No. Well, well, we are past the harvesting window now for... Oh, wait, the harvesting window for that was ages ago. I was looking at the wrong way round. That was planting season. Ah, well, we missed that, didn't we? Never mind. We still maybe could find a soybean field later to do or something like that. Maybe. We shall see. Let's get these done first. There we go. So they will take a few months to ferment anyway. I really do love this bale wrapper. I think it's fantastic. And I've just had a thought. If we go and have a look and see if there's any bale wrapping contracts, they can be quite lucrative and really quite easy and fast to do. Especially if we take the wrap with us in the trailer. Just need to make sure that they're the round bales that they want to wrap and that they're the right size, because the other contract in there from before was for square bales, which obviously we don't have the equipment for. Right, I'm going to pop that down there. I'm going to pop the weight over here by the chickens. Because what we want to do now is to make sure that we get this field fertilised. There should be one application of fertiliser on there already because it is grass. However, we need to make sure it is fully fertilised. Let's just double check. Yes, it's got one application already. Doesn't need any lime. Doesn't need rolling, though this field does. Once again, foiled by lack of kit. Right, we can get this field up here fertilised. I probably should have put the weight on the front, having thought about it, but it'll be fine. And then, yeah, we've got a lot of bales to sell. I don't know whether it's worth renting that automatic bale loader. It might well be, just to get those all sold. But we'll wait until the price is right, obviously. Alright, have we got it set up for full width? Yes, we have. Good stuff. It won't take us very long to do this at all, so I'll stay with you on real time. There we go. We are underway. Now, this, I want to check. Yes, this time it is working. So, we're doing it early enough in the growth cycle for this to be working now, which is awesome. So, hopefully we'll get even more bales next time, but that'll be in the new year. Yeah, we've got quite a few bales there that are ready to go. I believe they're all fully fermented. I really really ought to think about maybe getting through to December, January time. Getting them all sold. Getting our other bits sold that are due in January, like the goat's milk, goat's cheese, goat's butter, if we've got any by that point. And yeah, hopefully we'll be able to afford a cultivator. Well, we will be able to afford a cultivator. I'd like to be able to afford a cultivator and repay some of the loan would be amazing. But I don't want to throw all the money away because I want to keep it for equipment that we'll need down the line. That's the plan anyway. Right, how are we doing here? Oh god, it's saving. Yep, looking good. Might be a tiny little bit in the other field to get after this. How far down are we got to go? Oh, still got to go. Little way. Oh, the rest of it's pretty much done. That should be about right there. There is a tiny little bit in this field up here, which I will get. I want to maximise the yield for every single part of every single field. Just across here. And that should have it covered mostly. Well, that will do. See, after me talk of maximising for every single part, there's a tiny spot somewhere, but it's not worth using the fertiliser on it. So, the goats now need a bale of hay in their feed trough. They also could do with some water. We have plenty of water. We'll check on the greenhouses as well. Right, put that down there. I want the bale spike. There it is. Lovely. Probably could do with... Well, let's put both these bales in, because it will use them over time. There's no harm in putting them in there. Oh, we also have another full pallet of goat's milk as well. That's really good news. Not that the production is using it that quickly, but we will get it taken over there. That's the what's the water situation everywhere at the minute. So the goats could do with a bit of a top up. Greenhouses are absolutely fine. I wonder if there's any in the tanker. I think there was. Almost certain we left some in there. We did. Quite a bit, actually. But that's really good news. Right, let's get it backed into here. Beautiful. That's that topped up again. Superb. And now we need the pallet fork. If we can get all that milk into the... There's no risk of it stopping. But the dairy, yeah, it is looking fairly full of milk already. It's not going to take all of it. We're on our way to bottled goat's milk. Butter is slowly getting there. Goat's cheese, we just has generated a pallet of it recently. So let's go pick up that goat's milk. And then, yeah, we don't have to worry about water. Goats have now been topped up. We still have enough in the barrel to keep them going. And we've got plenty in the greenhouses, which actually will be using it a lot slower. I did think about it. Now, which one's full? I'm not sure there was much point in turning those other ones off. That one's not full. That one's full. So we're going the one on the right. Yeah, the other things we were making, I didn't see. I should have just set them to storing instead of distributing, and then we could have sold them. In fact, I'll do that now, because it's not actually going to produce the Napa cabbage any quicker. It will just stop producing these, and we still want that one as distributing. Storing. And, oh yes, and activate them all, obviously. Does mean it'll use the water. What have I done? Does mean it will use the water in the greenhouse quicker. Oh, I tagged it. That's alright. Just wondered if I'd done something horrendous. But now we have a few pallets because it had it in storage, waiting for distribution purposes. Obviously, we can distribute once the production over here is out. Ah, it did take it all. That's interesting. Oh, maybe it didn't take it all because it's just maxed it out, but I would have thought it would have kept the rest of the pallet there. Oh, I hope that hasn't lost like 300 litres of goat's milk. That would be depressing. Really depressing. Anyway. Right then, so we have things that we need to start selling. That's going to be the name of the game today. We have got chili peppers. That's in January. We have got goat's cheese. That's in January. We've got kimchi. That's in February. Garlic. Did I look at garlic? Garlic. That's also in January. So January is looking like the time to sell. Do you want to have a look at oh, that's interesting. Silage not so good until April. Okay. Well, let's go to January and we'll come back to it and have a look. But yeah, there was one more. Spring onion is also January. So we'll switch this off. We will head up to the house. Oh, crikey. There we go. And we'll sleep to January. Alright then, here we are in January. Our money has truly suffered. However, things are ready to sell. Oh, in fact, I hadn't checked out the contracts, but no, there's no wrapping contracts, obviously, now. We are in January. Oh, it looks like things are going up in February as well. Let's check that silage. Wow! It's dropped. Although the biogas plant is paying still top dollar for it. So yeah, that's somewhere that I'd like to go. So let's do the silage. I did want to check the used machinery. No, there's nothing in there that we really want. So yeah, let's unload the trailer. We'll load up the silage and go and sell that at the biogas plant first. Let's just check on the animals. Ah, goats need water again. Of course they do. Chickens are okay, but goats definitely need water again. Right, let's quickly do that now. And then we'll get silage bales loaded up. Right, well I have done it. I have leased for £2,575. I have leased the automatic bale loader. I think it was the right thing to do. I think I need to do something about that fence there. I keep clipping it. And I nearly died then, so we don't want to die next time, do we? But yeah, automatic bale loader, this is going to make this job so much quicker. We're going to head over to the store and pick it up. We're going to get all these loaded up, take them up to the biogas facility. We'll check on the bigger bales. They probably should be ready too. It's been 2 months. I would imagine that they are also fermented now. So we can take them too, but we'll have to do that as a separate load later. First of all, we'll go and get the bale loader. We'll load up. And then we will catch up when we're heading up to the biogas plant. Okay, so that's the first load fully loaded up. We will have to do 3 loads. It is actually just up the road, so that is fantastic news. But yeah, we just got to get up onto the higher road up there and follow it down. Didn't realise the biogas plant was so close, but now that is fantastic. They're still, like I said, still paying top dollar for the top pound for the silage. We'll easily make back the money that we've just rented the bale collector for. Then we can return it back again. I do want to talk to David again at some point. Good old Dave. Also, I want to explore this whole area. What is that in the sandpit? That's not a collectible by any chance, is it? What on earth? No, it's not a collectible. But there's got to be some around here somewhere, surely. Oh, crikey. Nearly got run over by the lorry. Yes, you're quite right to blow your horn. Right, there's the biogas plant. First time we've been up here. Oh, look, there's got to be a collectible up there, surely. Tell you what, let's try and head up there afterwards. After we've done the whole lot, by the way, not just this one. So here we go, we're coming onto the weighbridge. This weighbridge should work. It is working. 21 tons. Amazing. And I think we want to head round the back to the fermenter to drop it off. Not sure what you drop off here. Maybe it's slurry. Yes, here we go. This is it. This is where we want to put our bales. Hopefully they'll all fit in. Look at that. That's an amazing load. Fantastic. Right, so we'll get back. We'll pick up the other 2 loads and bring them down here. I will just check on the latest bales to make sure that they are fully fermented, because I don't want to bring them here if they're just grass. That wouldn't help at all, would it? Although I don't think it would take it until they were fermented. And now that we've got off that, that's now just under 14 tons. So those bales were very heavy. 6 tons, in fact. 7 tons, in fact, if I can do mathematics properly. Right. Let's go make more money. Oh, fiddlesticks. I just did some recording and I didn't press record. Ah, that didn't work. So what's happened is we've just sold the last of those bales over at the biogas facility. We've ended up with £63,563. I have returned the bale collector and we are heading up the hill over here, or the mountain I should say, to the top where there is a lookout post. Ooh, there's a little shed here. That looks promising. Well, let's just get out and have a quick look, shall we? There is something in here. Ooh, that's the wrong button. That's the one I wanted. Aha, what's this now? It is a collectible. Amazing. Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. That's another 10,000 to add in. We are still going to carry up to the lookout point, but I think we have to come out of the forest over here and then around the road. That would seem logical. Oh, we can't go to the lookout point. It's just for decoration. Well, we won't be doing that then. So we'll leave it there for today. Just have a little snoop around here. Somebody's house. Yep, we're going to leave it there for today. We are going to head back to the farm, and in the next episode we'll be selling our produce. We'll be loading it up onto the flatbed trailer and taking that for sale. So I'm hoping for some good things from that too. We've got £73,545. We do need to save that money a bit for the equipment that we're going to need next year, or this year now, because it's January. But yeah, we'll talk about that next time. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.